Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It is June 13th, 2023. My name is Kyle, and of course, this is Mrs. Olson back from vacation, and together we are here to welcome you to Maker Notes. Today we're going to talk about the Linear Moods wrap. It is a design by Zandy Peters. It's this really awesome wrap that is made using concentric cotton. It's two different cakes of concentric cotton, and I want to just show you how big. Here, you hold this. I mean, it keeps going forever, so we'll drape that there and see if I can show you the whole thing. So it is a very large wrap, and because concentric cotton slowly changes color really slowly, it is able to make a really interesting graphic pattern. So the pattern itself, most of it is knit stitches. There are some short rows, just little backs and forth going on in there, and then some fun stripes. So there is a, of course, ingenious twist, one of those why didn't I think of it twists in this pattern, because Zandy has this mind that thinks in such a creative way about how the yarn moves from one needle to the next. So let's see if I can get you to behave again. That will work for now. So why is it so cool? It is cool because the little tiny trick that happens in this project is they have one concentric yarn on one side of the project and one yarn on the other. And as you're working back and forth, they kind of stay that way, which is really interesting. It makes total sense in the project, super easy to do, and lots of fun knitting. So because this yarn is 100% Pima cotton, it is ideal for warm weather knitting. And once you're done, this thing is large enough, it's perfect for like a pool cover up if you want to, or going to the beach or whatever, you could do that. If you'd like a graphic, really bold Linear Moods project for yourself, then we have 4 different color combinations that we've created for you as suggestions, but you're just gonna go to the product page and add 2 of these or more to your cart. And when you buy 2 or more, now through Sunday, we're gonna give you the Linear Moods wrap pattern. So when we're buying that, if you'd like us to add it to your Ravelry library as well, tell us your Ravelry name. Otherwise, we're gonna put this pattern into the email address. We're gonna send it to that email address that you provide when you do your checking out. If you'd like a subtle, just a really subtle sort of shifting linear moods, you could do 2 cakes of the same color and begin one from this outside, the whatever the color is on the outside, and begin the second cake using the yarn from the inside. And so those darks and lights will cross each other, be really graphic at the beginning and end, but in the middle, it's gonna they'll meet in the middle. It'll be sort of a more solid section there. So that could be really, really cool. 4 colorways, I promised you. So the first one's called Strawberry Grape. So that is gonna be color 2002, which is Urchin, paired with color 2005, Tracy. So this is Strawberry Grape, just our sort of pretend colorway names. Then we have Plum Cherry. Plum Cherry is color 2001, which is Pastel Pop, combined with 2011, which is the color of the year from 2021. It's a fun combination. That'll make a really great project. There is Banana Nougat. That is color 2009. It's the Take Hike colorway, combined with 2004, which is Au Natural. That's a really fun one as well, I think. Nice. And then the last one we have here is called Orange Dream. Orange Dream is color 2008, which is shades of Coral, and it's combined with 2010 Fresh Flowers. That'll be nice and light and summery looking. So choose whatever 2 you want. Those are just some combinations. And the best part, which you may have seen if you've gone to the newsletter already, concentric cotton is 30% off, 30% off now through Sunday. So you're gonna get 30% off this really great yarn. And then if you buy 2 or more, you're gonna get the Linear Moods pattern that's by Zandy Peters. I will mention this yarn is a multi-plied yarn. I'm gonna try to pull these apart. They don't actually wanna come apart. They like to hang out next to each other. There we go, I can show you. So there are the 4 plies that you hold together, and you're going to hold all of these together as you knit. So knot knitting right on the tips of your needles is really useful for this kind of a project, and you can certainly become better at that as you go along, which is really great. You get to build skill while working on something that is not super tedious to knit. What else is on the newsletter list? The June knit box. So we just did the unboxing video, released that, and the June knit box is out. You get to toss and wrap to your heart's content. It is a fun, sort of unpredictable patterned project. You can see what's in that box, and there are just a couple left. If you're interested in grabbing one of those, make sure you do that. And if you'd like to carry one of these two things along with you, we have decided to feature one of the project bags that was designed by our very own Karin Skassel. This is the Makers Unite project bag, and it has a really great original painting that Karin did. And there's a little earth there with the heart. There's 123 little people all the way around that heart. And then all these supportive hands full of love that are holding, knitting and painting and sewing and all of those things that us creative folk seem to be drawn to. The background is a really great watercolor impression, I guess, of knitted fabric, which I think is really great. And this is on that velvety material. It is a drawstring bag. We designed it, printed it, and sewed it in our studio in Kent. And so drawstring like that. And inside, of course, just white interior, which makes it really easy to see where the heck all the stuff is when you're trying to find a certain thing in the bottom of your project bag. So that's the Makers Unite project bag. It is a box bottom bag. So that also is really nice. It has a little tiny, smaller box bottom, allows for a bit of more space, more width and space down at the base of the bag. What else is in the newsletter? Oh, Addy to Go. The Addy to Go's, that's these guys. So they come in stock, they go out of stock, they come in, they go out. Everyone loves them when they see them. There's two different ways to buy them from us. So the Addy to Go comes in a little box like this. There's two different holders in here. There's a small heart, which holds smaller needles. Makes sense, right? Goes from a 000, US 000, to a size US 8. That's this little one. And then there's a larger heart. And this larger heart holds from a size 9 to a size 15. So 000 to a size 15, one of each. It's enough to help you keep all of your stitches managed. So for something like this, when you're working on that larger needle, longer length needle, I mean, it keeps all those stitches in place so they don't slip off of your needle when you have your project stored. So how do these work? There's a little spring in here. You can kind of see that spring. So you squeeze this down, you put those two needles in, and when you let go, that spring pushes these two pieces against either side of the needle and holds it firmly in place. These are really cool. So you can buy them as a set, the Addy to Go set, or you can buy them singly, small or big, depending on what is in stock, by following the links in the newsletter. And last thing I want to mention, there is a class coming up. So we have industry expert Faina Goberstein, who we love, doing a workshop called Prepare Your Project for Finishing. And this is a workshop that is going to show you how to modify your project, the pattern if you need to, perhaps, to make it uniquely you. And also, Faina is going to show us some tricks for clean edges and fabulous finishing. It is an online workshop. It's going to be on June 29th from 5 to 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. It's $40 for the workshop. We'd love to have you join us, again, online through Zoom, so you can get onto our website, reserve your spot, and learn from Faina all kinds of really great information about how to make these projects come out really, really the best that they can. That is it for this very long newsletter. Hope you're having a wonderful week wherever you are. Stay safe, and we'll see you again on Friday with some, I almost started to tell you what was going on. I'm not gonna tell you. You have to wait till Friday. I will see you Friday. Bye.